In episode 15, Mists of Delos 5, I got the feeling that you and the commander kind of had a thing. Did you?
No, the commander and I never had a thing.
You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and blow.
So this is the first asset in my demo reel. I chose this asset because it's one of my new ones, and it's a dialogue piece. And I wanted to make sure I had a decent number of dialogue pieces in here. I think I have 2. I think it's a decent representation of my style. It has a lot of acting in it. Let me play it out. I think there's little things I can tweak in it, but I do like it a lot. I like the personality of the characters. I like the dialogue that I had with it. And I think it has a lot of potential to be a very decent asset for this demo reel I will be releasing for my graduation as I search for jobs. I won't say I'm completely done with this asset. I mean, I am, in terms of I turned it in with the idea that it was finished, but I would like to tweak it in some areas. Like, I think her wrist is a little bit floaty and her hips feel kind of stuck. And this character here, I feel like her arm locks out a little bit and her torso needs to rotate to match the position of her arm. And I think I can do more with her eyes, like her facial expression. I think I can exaggerate that a little bit. I think this is a decent representation of my skills. I struggled a lot with this rig, and I would like to fix what I have there to prove that I can work with a variety of rigs and I can truly exaggerate and do something fun with how people communicate in their poses and through animation. This is my Portfolio 4 piece. I think it does represent my style. I think it's like fun and has personality and it's pretty cute. I would say it's not one of my best assets, but when I was getting a critique from someone at Blue Sky, he said that this one stood out to him the most of what he had seen of my demo reel at the time. So I would like to include it because that is a good sign to me, in my opinion. I am finished with this asset. I feel like I have improved skill-wise, and I feel like I understand things better. I can't really go back in and tweak this one because the file got corrupted. So I'm honestly not sure where to go with this particular piece. This one, I feel like this represents my style really well. I was stressed, but I also had a lot of fun making this one. I feel like how cartoony it is and all the motion going on and the colors really represent me, and I think this one is my favorite piece as of right now. I think it's one of my better assets. I am really proud of it, and I would say I'm finished. Obviously, there are tweaks I can do. I think like the timing is pretty good. I would say there's little things here and there that can make it feel more natural. The biggest critique I got, which I will obviously put in the punch list, is that it was said to be keyframey, which I'm honestly still trying to figure out what that means. But I'm assuming drifty, where you can see the main poses that it was coming from. I would like to figure out what that means more so I have a better idea of how to fix this piece, make it better. The fall is my favorite. This piece, I would say, has the most problems. And I have quite a long list of what I would like to fix in it. I think it does represent my style. The quality needs to be better. I was very confused with the rig at the time, so I will admit that it was a time crunch by the time I figured out how to use it. I think this could be something really great, though. I think it has a lot of potential. I love the dialogue. I love the personality I can put into this. And I would say I do not believe I'm finished with this asset. Even though I did turn it in. I would say that this does not accurately represent my skill set because I believe I can do better. And in my punch list, I will list all the things I would like to fix with this one in particular.